Alright, welcome back to Ash Forks. Okay, so everything's been pretty much built on this area of the port, at the back end of it. So all the houses have been done, and the shops, and yeah, I'm thinking it looks pretty nice, our little square. And yeah, we finished off with these pastures as well, or orchards I should say. So I've put, just to get the food rolling in, I've put a line of cherry trees here, and we've got quinces just about to start on the go on this side, and over here we've got peaches and plums, so just a line of each. So yeah, food wise, I've just while this has all been building, I've just been buying every little bit of food I could afford. So we're back up to 132,839 on the food, and I've set some different traders to bring us some stone and iron because we were running low. So the stone's going back up a little bit, but we're short of iron. Tools are sort of stabilised. I put some guys in the other 4 blacksmiths that we built just here. So they're cranking out iron tools at the moment, just sort of keeping us afloat there really, but we need to sort that out. And yeah, coats, clothes, down to 508, so we've got to keep an eye on that as well. We're probably going to need some more tailors going in, so we could put some more over here. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of leather, I think. Well, we've got 1200 leather, so it's enough. We haven't run out, but obviously just with the amount of people that we've got at the moment, we need more, so we'll have to address that issue. Firewood, that was going down. I noticed this was sort of going around a sort of 35,000 mark, and yeah, firewood, we've only actually got about 20,000 of it. It's because I've been buying lots of food, so firewood's been taking a bit of a battering, as has silk actually. So how are we for silk? Yeah, still got 10,000 there, so that's not too bad. Yeah, our massive stockpile of mulberry leaf is depleted as well. We're down to sort of 8,000, and that'll be due to all the silk huts that we silkworm huts that we put in on this side of the cathedral. So yeah, a lot of our sort of production chains and stuff have been getting hammered while I've been buying all this food, but the food's in a good place. The resource depots that we built didn't really work, that idea. I think that we were too low on food, and yeah, so the food that we were buying here was getting eaten and distributed faster than we could store it. So we did have about 2-3% in each of these. So I've just taken all the food out to try and add to this tally. And once this gets above 200,000, I'm just going to keep buying and buying. I'm going to probably try and fit as much food into these 2 as possible. And we might do the same, put some more resource depots down and store some tools and clothes and some stone and iron and things like that. So yeah, if we do have another emergency, we've got a bit of a backup. And yeah, so while I was waiting, I also had to get rid of all the teachers and take all and nick all the students because we ran out of people. And yeah, that has had a bit of a devastating effect on our education. If we have a look at the graph, we can see we were doing all right. We were getting back up to about 50% of the population educated, and then we've just taken a real big dip. I only did it once as well, but it's just really been falling. So yeah, and I've started recording now because we're in a sort of similar position. We've had an outbreak of cholera, and at the moment we've got 344 people infected, and it's just been pinging away at me again, telling me that everyone's dying. So, but at least we've got this section built. We've got more food production on the go here. We're just waiting for the stone roads to get built, and yeah, we might have to use this gap, well, probably for another tailor or blacksmith, maybe some more houses. So we'll have to put some of those in there. What else? Oh yeah, while I was just waiting, I sort of put a bit of added pressure onto the workforce, and just told them to build these palisade walls. I just wanted to box off this road. So we've got fences going all the way. Again, I've just sort of left this little community here, so we're gonna have to either shunt that this way a bit and have an opening into the road, So yeah, we might have to get rid of a few bits and pieces here. So, and yeah, I've ran this up. I've left a little gap halfway. Remember where we put our marker for our road that we're going to run out over to this sort of section and do a little hippie commune over here. And so yeah, that's sort of keeping the trees at bay, as is the terrain flattening tool I've left on the floor, just so we've got some space basically to have a mess about. So probably not going to do that in this episode. I just wanted to come online and show you that all these people are dying basically, and to see what we're going to do about it, because we've already reduced all our labourers and our workforces to the bare minimum of what we really need, i.e. our vendors, traders, and all our food producers like our fishermen and gatherers and things like that. So we can't really take it down anymore, and we do have another 266 students, and as our education is so diabolical already, I'm just thinking, what's another hit going to do? It's so low anyway, so I'm thinking, let's just take these people out again. Where are you? Teachers. There we go. So we've got 29 teachers now. Our college is in instead of the boarding house. I'm thinking it looks better. I reckon it looks much better. It's 54 students. There's a decent amount in there. You've got 2 guys in there. I just want to check these tailors to make sure there's enough people in there, because, as I say, we're going to need to increase production for that. Yeah, we've got another little school over here, didn't we? So, yeah, it's filling up. And where else? One here. 14 again. And 15. So, yeah, the education definitely, this spreading around of these schools, and that's definitely helped. But, yeah, we sort of need to get a more balanced population first, really, before we can start relying on those now, because we need the people. Otherwise, these are just going to die. They're going to start eating into our farmers, and the crops are going to wither and die. So yeah, I'd rather have uneducated people that are actually doing a job than no one doing the job at all. So yeah, we've taken our teachers out, have we? No, we haven't. Let's do that now, and then we're going to put them straight back in again. Let's put it onto ×5, and yeah, just allow this labour rate to go up. We could probably put the teachers back in now. Okay, so they're back to 29 of 29. We've now got 269 labourers, and that figure I'm sure is going to drop as people die off. This cholera count has shot up to nearly 400, so it's coming down now. So hopefully that'll get under control, and it'll probably give us a bit of time in this episode just to get on with a few little things. If we go back over here, as I say, food production's on its way now, and really we probably just need to fit in yeah, blacksmith and a tailor, which we probably want to upgrade as well. So probably going to put the blacksmith on this side, and we've got a little bit of space here, nice little square, so I'll probably fit it here if we can. Let's use the standard model so we can upgrade. Let's spin round. Yeah, it gives us a bit of room on the back if we want to put hedges or anything like that. So yeah, let's throw this in there, and throw a prioritisation over that. To keep an eye on the builder count as well. Let's just push this up to 30. Give us an opportunity to do a bit of building. And yeah, let's put a tailor on the other side, because when they're upgraded, they're sort of quite nice large white buildings, so I think they'll fit in quite well in this area. Yeah, let's put a bit more stone road in. Again, I have to keep an eye on traders as well, because when you get all these people dying dead fast, you can't necessarily see when they're arriving. So on that note, was over here. No. Okay. Yeah, let's get this tailor in. Yeah, that can go down there. And again, a bit of room at the back for a hedge. Oh, I was looking at this little market square over here, thinking what we could do. And yeah, I just removed a single line of road just on the side of here because I was checking to see if we could actually fit tailors and such in here as well. And both the tailor and the blacksmith, they're just sort of one too long. And in fact, that tailor's one too fat as well, isn't it? Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, I sort of quite like the way those hedges have worked out, so I don't really want to remove those. Is it the same with the other clothes? Let's have a look at Arcade's. Tailor, are you just as fat, or...? Yeah, you're just as fat. Not as long, but... Yeah, that's annoying. Do we have any other just standalone tailor models? Don't think we do. Should we have like a clother or something? Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I don't think we do. So, I mean, we could, as I say, we could have fit a blacksmith in here, which is the actual model I was using when I was having a look. So that could go in. It sort of matches the roofs here, doesn't it, on the market? So, yeah, let's throw another blacksmith in. And yeah, well, we're getting somewhere. We're getting a little further. This hedge, though, because I've removed this road, it's one too short, and that was just the standard sort of 6 size. So I think it'd be an idea to remove that, and then we'll just put our own in, and a custom one just to make it a little bit longer. We'll probably do the same on this side actually. So let's get rid of that one, and we'll put them back in. But yeah, thanks for filling our gaps. But it doesn't solve our tailor problem over here, does it really? So yeah, I'll think on that one. We might have to try and squeeze them in some other places, or we could put them in sort of in this space when we come to fill this. But yeah, just keeping an eye on everything. So yeah, our labour rate's still dropping. How are we doing for ill people? Well, it's halved, hasn't it? What was it? Well, it's more than halved. It was on nearly 400, and it's down to 134. So it's under control, and it's given us a decent amount of people to do a bit of building with. This this iron, yeah, we need to sort of top that up. I mean, we've got a lot of people. We could increase the mine account in the iron mines. They're on 10. What can these go up to? Up to 20. Let's give them some more people. Let's take this up to 60. We've still got 155 labourers, which is more than enough, and hopefully pump out some more iron. We're getting quite close here, 3% on the stone as well. What do we need to upgrade this? So logs, what are they? And candles. We know we've got candles. I'm thinking we just bite the bullet, do this now. Click on that, and yeah, we'll throw some stone guys off. But anywho, right, I'm just going to pause this to check these 2 traders before they disappear. Okay, so we've got brown horses. Oh, we got some pouches. Well, you know what? I actually did buy offline 2,000 pouches, but I'm just going to buy some more. We're probably never going to need that amount, but just while we're online, you can see that we're getting some in the bank. So yeah, again, trying to avoid using the firewood. So let's use the candles and just buy those. Now we've got those pouches. We're not going to need them again. So yeah. And there was a couple of traders that came, like these resource guys, and I requested them to bring ivory and marble. So I'm not going to do it with this trader, but yeah, because we need them for our sort of statue carvers, don't we? So let's just say never and get rid of this guy. Now, yes, these animals has reminded me again when the food shortage was diabolical. I got a trader that came, and he actually brought us. Let's have a look. He brought some pigs, So I'll put some pigs in this pasture, and yeah, let's get rid of this guy. I don't need you. That was the wrong button, wasn't it? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we hadn't told him to bring anything. Dismiss. Yeah, and we got some white horses as well, so quite happy with these. They look pretty cool. Good little baby one. So yes, we've got white horses now, standard model of horses, and we've got the brown. So I think they look pretty good, these new textures. Let's see if any of them move. Not very fast. Yeah, but I think white is definitely leading the charge as my favourite. They do look really good. So yeah, we've pretty much filled up now our animals in this. The only thing we haven't really got up here is leghorns. So we've got chickens, sort of pretty much the same. Well, they're not technically the same, but you know, I mean, we could put more. We could just keep going with the animals, you know, and do something like that. I'm not too sure. We've got quite a lot there coming in, so. Yeah, we'll just tell you to go away. Or is it another guy I've told to bring pouches? Anywho, yeah. Just like to check. Some of these guys bring iron and stone, some don't. But let's tell you to keep bringing leather. You can go. And iron and stone is exactly what we need. So let's take all this. Just hanging fire on the firewood for the time being. Yeah, I'm just going to let it build up a little bit more. These fancy furniture, we've got. They've been saving my life as well. It's the standard 3,000 for 100 of them. It's pretty good value. Where are we on now? We're going to be careful now because these are worth quite a bit. So there we go. Right, just what we needed. Thank you very much. Okay. So what's happening? Where are we at? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, again, just telling you about those animals. I think. Yeah, I'm still undecided as to what to do here. Really. I mean, we could just carry these on all of them at least for another 2, and it still gives us room for maybe some dairies, creameries around the side. You can just put some cows in, leghorns of course, to finish off the set. But yeah, again, not too sure. So, any suggestions? Feel free to let me know. Now I did start this guy off on white horses, thinking I could split over here, but I don't think you can split into such a small pasture. Yeah, it's not giving me any options. So. Yeah, well, we'll come back to that anyway. So I just really wanted to sort of have a quick episode to show you a sit rep of what was happening, and just in case, you know, we couldn't get this under control and it all went a bit peak-tong, I wanted you to see. But yeah, how are we getting on with this stone cutter? Stone quarry, because we want this back up and running quick smart. So let's prioritise that. Okay. Yeah, so we've not really done a huge amount this episode. I'll probably just leave it here. I just wanted to sort of update you as to where we were. What I might do, we've got our tailor and our blacksmith offline. I don't think we're going to need anything specific along here other than maybe some more houses. So I might just toy with putting another line of houses down, because I don't want to subject you to another episode where you're just watching me put row upon row of houses in. So yeah, I'm going to probably do them definitely down the side actually, but it's whether I'm going to run another one down the back. It will probably mean a little bit of terraforming, which I'm not too sure about, so I'll see what it looks like. I just wanted to bring it into line. If you look at it from this angle, I think it would probably be better if we have sort of houses running all the way up here just to match while these stick out a bit. So yeah, probably do that offline. I did tell them to clear this space. We've got quite a lot of whale blubber from memory. Yeah, we've got 43,000 because we bought some, didn't we, very early on. And then these guys bring whale blubber in. The wharf ships. Yeah. So because we've got 1, 2, 3 over this side, I think we've got 2 or 3 on the other side of the map. Down here. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, another 4 over here, haven't we? So yeah, that's been trickling in whale blubber for quite a while. And yeah, so I'm thinking maybe some oil presses around here. These 2 sawmills, the one we've got here on this port and one just down here, I changed them over a while ago. I think I mentioned it to you, from lumber to firewood. And yeah, I did max these out as well just recently to 3. I think this one had 1 in it and that had 2. So yeah, just to try and increase this firewood figure, or part of this figure as it were. We've got some nomads arriving. Let's just double check these, see how many are here. 221. Well, we've got 135 people. I don't think we're going to take these guys. Everything's sort of stabilising now, and I don't really want to put the game under any more pressure. I don't have to be constantly buying food all the time, and we've got enough people to be doing a bit of labouring and a bit of building for us. So yeah, as our last act, we're going to tell these nomads to do one. So yep, off you pop. And yeah, on that note, I shall see you in a bit.